I go to court, will I be going to jail? This is obviously a very stressful, nerve-wracking time to ever have to go to court, but the reality is that you don't just end up going to jail just because you went to court. You're obviously ashamed, you're embarrassed about being there. Hopefully you've hired a firm, especially our firm, before you go to court by yourself. That's always the most important thing, because the court process is not fair. It's meant to basically process people through the justice system, and if you think you can handle it by yourself, you're obviously not going to be well prepared for any of the court appearances. Some of the things that we do is we give our clients a rundown of what to expect before their court appearance, and this is important especially for felony cases as opposed to misdemeanor cases. They both kind of have two different steps or two different processes to think about. In general, with all court appearances, you should absolutely try and dress nice. It's not a requirement. You don't have to dress in a full suit or anything like that, but you definitely would try not to wear less than professional type clothing. It just sets your case apart. It shows that you're taking it seriously. It shows that you actually cared about this. In general, the court appearances are typically scheduled at 8:30 in the morning or 1:30 in the afternoon. You commonly get a lot of people who are like, wait a second, the judge is going to call my name right at 8:30? And the answer is no. The judges have 20 or 30 people that they've all scheduled for the same exact time. It's just the time that you should make sure that you are already there and waiting. It's not the time that the judge actually calls your case. You're usually not going to be asked many, if any, questions other than what's your name and what's your date of birth. This is usually the only thing that the judges really ever ask you, especially at each separate court appearance, which seems kind of annoying. You would think that they would know who you are, that you would know who you are. Now, of course, if you're accepting a plea deal, there's a lot of yes or no questions that you do have to answer. Those are things that, of course, we go over with you ahead of time, is you simply have to say yes or no.